So, welcome to Minus Two, coming out on Tuesday because kind of waited for all the events to go by this weekend. I think that's what we should do from now on. I'm here with my partner Kim.
Up.
But yeah, I was thinking of doing the Minus Two stuff, or the podcast on Tuesday whenever there's a big event during the weekend. I think that's a better idea.
All right. I mean, I'm down. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah. So, all right. So, the first thing I want to get out of the way real quick is the Broly and Bardock DLC coming out March 28th, and Bardock coming out with a new trailer.
Lit.
I was
We
hoping
get.
that his Super Saiyan form would stay, but I guess it's just the ending, the level 3.
Yeah. I was hoping it was gonna be like an install, kind of like what's it called, like freezes.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I guess it would be kind of weird for them to try to find a way for them to just like end it. Like, cause you know how freezes when he ends, he like goes into like the whole thing where he falls down and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
I'd be kind of weird for them to just end it for no reason. So I guess I
Or
understand why.
yeah.
Like,
I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking have it like Ultimate Gohan's when you activate it, you only get like a power boost a little bit, and that's about it. Like, or a little bit of speed,
I get.
and then just keep it on for the rest of the match.
But anyways, we are getting Bardock and Broly on March 28th. So about a week from now, it's lit. It actually is going to be exactly a week from tomorrow. And
Yeah,
I know this because it's the 21st, which is my birthday, and it's lit.
I forgot it's your birthday tomorrow.
Of course you did. You always.
I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you what I'm getting you,
You're not getting me anything.
man. You don't know that.
Okay.
Watch me come up with that tablet that you want.
I already have. Why does everybody keep asking me about that? That was an old post. I
Oh,
posted because it was a throwback. That was me posting that 6 years ago.
then why does Instagram put that shit as number one?
I don't know, but that was a no.
That's why what it is. That's why
Posted
everyone's
it
asking about it.
I posted it yesterday as a throwback to show that I posted this 6 years ago. This is when my life changed. I posted this, and my mom got me a tablet 6 years ago. It was lit. That's
Oh,
all it did. Yeah, it's a throwback.
okay. Well, that's nice to know.
2012.
Oh, then I'm not gonna use shit. Anyways, the other thing, so final round was this weekend,
Lit.
and it was pretty awesome as the first.
The God bleeds. Sorry,
He
getting
doesn't
ahead of
just
us.
bleed; he fucking got bodied.
We're
So
getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Sonic Fox versus Goichi was the big thing at the beginning of final round, which was an exhibition between both of them to a first to 10. Goichi was the one that started that, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
and
forget
then
was that. But he said something, blah, 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 stuff in Japanese. Sonic Fox.
yeah,
That's all we heard. All we heard was Sonic Fox. That we're like, huh? Wait, is he shooting a child of Sonic Fox? And then Sonic Fox, said what he had to say. I think I Winter Brawl,
yep,
with his, you're going to die or you're already dead. But he said it in Japanese, in his terrible Japanese.
yeah.
Justify.
It was okay.
My man getting, washed.
Yeah, at the
Situation.
beginning it was, what was it, 2-0, 3-0 Sonic Fox?
But yeah, at first it was like 2-0 Sonic Fox, then it became like 2-2, then it was like 3-2, then it was like 3-3, then it was like 4-3, then it was like 4-4, then it was 5-4, then 6-4, then 7-4, and 8-4.
Yeah, that was, and it looked more and more free as it got farther. Into
Yeah, it went on. It just got worse and worse. I was
yeah.
just like, oh my god, Goichi making this man look like light work.
I've never seen Sonic Fox get beaten that badly in any game.
Oh,
In any game he's ever entered.
all the NRS players are looking on like, oh my god.
No, you know what? All the NRS players are probably like, so this is what it's like to face Japanese players in Street Fighter Five. This is
Right? They only play American players, so they don't even know. They think they're like real good at fighting. It's like, yo, you don't even know the half of it, bro.
fight a Japanese god or anyone close to it, and good luck, buddy.
No disrespect to NRS players. No disrespect to
No,
NRS players, because you know,
it's just they haven't been
and
truly challenged by the.
I just haven't been like truly challenged yet.
Yeah.
And Sonic Fox is a testament to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because y'all ruled away yesterday. Well, not yesterday.
Well, Thursday.
Friday.
Well, no, Friday. That was Friday. No,
Why would an exhibition be on Thursday?
I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking Thursday.
Dope. All right.
And then I'm just going to fast forward to top 8 of Dragon Ball Z for final round.
Oh, we going now already? All right,
Yep, I just want to get all the Dragon Ball Z out of the way.
Okay, all right, listen. All right, so, first off, shout out to Dogura. I didn't expect him to, basically make Goichi sweat. Like,
yeah, he did.
One who bodied Sonic Fox, but Goichi was sweating because Dogura was the one who put Goichi in the losers.
Yep.
And Goichi was sweating the whole time in losers finals. Like, I'm not losing to this man.
The funny part about that though is that Goichi had an interview, and he talked about that very thing that was uploaded today, and he talked about how he lost, and he was like, "I face Dogura all the time." But that was the first time I faced him in a big stage, and my nerves got to me. That's what he said.
Oh wow, that's real.
Because that was first round top 8 for Goichi. So
okay.
I guess you can give him that because he did come back and kick his ass later. So
he did. He put in that work.
He had some pretty hype sets though. Nakiel, I don't know how to say his name. Nakiel. He did some work. He was fucking awesome.
Surprisingly, he had to redeem himself because after his show in that Winter Brawl, people were starting to call him a fraud.
Yeah, so not anymore.
Yeah, good shit. He had to, everybody else in Japan, for some reason in Japan, Adult Gohan seems to be the fucking wave.
Seriously? What the hell? Actually, to be fair, all the Japanese are picking Adult Gohan, Cell, and Vegeta. That's like the main thing. Cell and Vegeta are like the main things for them too.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. And so even the commentators were saying Nakiel, people may think Nakiel's picking Adult Gohan just because everybody else is, but Nakiel's been playing Adult Gohan since he had access to him in the first beta.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like, I'm gonna give Nakiel respect where respect's due about that Adult Gohan. He's been putting in that work since he's been able to.
Thing is, my speculation of Sonic Fox versus Goichi in the beginning was that Sonic Fox was going to kick his ass because no one was using Reflect correctly and all that stuff. But apparently, you can't do anything when he does that, when he does the corner pressure. Did you hear about that? When Goichi puts you in the corner with Adult Gohan, that pressure that he does with the kicks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I noticed that. Every time he reflected Gohan, which was nice, but Cell was still there like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hold this.
The holes, he has no holes in that. Sonic Fox tweeted out that you literally can't reflect it. He said, that's what he said in the tweets or whatever. He doesn't know what to do against this team.
No, I respect him for saying that because you honestly, I'm watching it. I'm like, fam, I don't know what to do. Like,
no one knows what to do against Adult Gohan.
I'm like, he reflected it, which is nice, but Cell was like still in your face, so it's like.
And then Vegeta as well sometimes. Like, it's just.
The only thing I saw him do that was kind of effective was sometimes he would vanish out, but even then, that cost a bar.
Yeah.
That's not 100% guaranteed either, so it's like, ugh.
Because you have to do that perfectly on the frame that you're able to get out, and if you mess up, you get hit, which probably he did sometimes and got hit for it.
Yeah, so it's like you really gotta take a risk just to try to get out of that.
Just to try and get out.
Jeez.
Oh, that's disgusting. And for people that don't know, because I did find this out, I think it was against you or maybe Kevin. If you try to tag in your teammate in the middle of blocking, that's a free H.
Oh yeah, you can't do that guard cancel because that's not.
That's not a true thing. That's actually not true. For anyone who doesn't know that, that's actually not a safe option at all. If anything, that's a really bad option.
It's a bad option if the opponent is like looking for it. If they're like, if they're in the middle of a combo, like first off against like Adult Gohan's air legs, like don't. Why would you guard cancel during that? That's stupid. Don't.
Yeah.
If you know, like certain times Goichi knew it was coming, he literally would stop his string, block the guard cancel, and then immediately punish it because it's not safe. So it's guard cancel ain't exactly the best thing to do, and like a lot of times if you do it, your opponent knows, all right, cool, you're desperate, you really wanted him out, and then like if you do the guard cancel, they block, they punish it, all they're gonna do is just snap back in the character you guard cancel, so you wasted a bar for nothing.
Yeah.
So it's really not the best option.
But yeah, so technical stuff aside, Sonic Fox and Goichi went into grand finals, which
Okay, so I'm watching this, right? I'm watching this. Now, for those who heard the last couple episodes, I've been rooting for Sonic to lose, right? And he did. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's over, the guy bleeds, the point was proven. At this point in the tournament, I don't care who wins, but dog, in grand finals, Sonic Fox got washed so fast. Goichi from losing. So Goichi has to win 2-3 in order to win this tournament. The first set was 3-0, fast as hell. I had never seen it go so far in my entire life. I was like, yo, we're going into the reset point. That's 14-4 for Sonic Fox right now. I'm like, this is not looking good. All right. Then at one point, you know, in the last set, fucking Goichi and Sonic Fox are fighting. Goichi messed up his combo and went to do level 3 with Gohan, but for some reason, Android 16 bounced out and ended up behind Sonic Fox, right?
Yep.
I mean, behind Goichi. And then I'm like, oh, what's he going to do to punish? You know, we're all thinking, what's he going to do to punish? All of a sudden, we see Android 16 put his hand on his chest. I have no further options. This man lunges at Gohan and self-destructs. I was so hyped watching that.
Yeah. That was so good. It's funny because you saw Sonic Fox stand there for a little bit and he didn't know how to punish it. He wanted to punish it like as hard as possible. And then he's like, oh yeah.
I have a one-hit kill.
Yeah, I have a one-hit kill.
Harder than that.
Yes.
The problem that happened after that, though, is immediately after that, he activated Sparking, which wasn't a good idea. He honestly should have just tried to do like some like, safely tag out. Because the minute he activated Sparking, Homeboy was like, nah, get out of here, what's up? And just killed him. So it just evened it up immediately. So, like, the hype was there, and it died down immediately when 16 died. So I was like, oh, no. And then by the end of the set, it ended up being like 2-2 right near the end.
Yep.
And, like, everybody in the crowd was putting their hands up for Sonic Fox. I'm at home watching, pulling my hands up, because I'm like, yo, the guy already bled. I kind of want him to win at this point because he's just getting washed too much. Getting bodied too much. Which actually brings me to something you said, actually. You mentioned how, like, it doesn't matter if Goichi won the exhibition because, like, you know, when he lost in the exhibition, he still won in the tournament, quote-unquote, where it mattered, as you said.
Yep.
I don't think the tournament is where it matters. Because, like, when you get all right, let's shift gears for a second. Back to Filipino champ and K Blue River at Winter Brawl X.
Yep.
Nobody remembers what happened when K Blue the tournament. Nobody cares. Nobody remembers that. You know what people do remember? Filipino champ giving K Blue River a charity game. Filipino champ hopping off at Kane Blue River. Filipino champ grabbing his mic, looking Kane Blue River in the face and saying, "This is my game." Everybody remembers that. Nobody remembers Kane Blue River winning that tournament. So I'm just going to argue that point that winning the tournament doesn't matter as much if you digress. Goichi won the exhibition and the tournament. So, like, now Goichi's about to slowly having a target on his back, but I think it's going to take a couple more tournaments.
However, I am curious to see what Sonic Fox found out in that last set to go to 2-2. Instead of just getting
I don't know what he found out because I was trying to figure it out.
It might be that Goichi has some nerves, and it could be that he was like, "Oh God, I'm going to the last set, and I'm about to body this dude again."
That's the other thing. Like when you were watching the set, and you like they kept cutting to the camera of the players, like they were smiling and laughing a lot, especially when Fox was bringing it back. Like the look on Goichi's face, he's just like, "Oh my God, are you serious? How did he win? Like how is he coming back?" Like there was one fight where Sonic Fox, it was down to Goku Black versus Goichi's Vegeta, and at like the very last second, Sonic Fox just dashed up and did overhead, everybody was like, "What? He could have DP'd you. You risked it all for that." But it worked. Like even Goichi was like mind fucked for a second.
Yeah.
So like I think if you can mind fuck Goichi, you can probably get in his head. And Sonic Fox isn't too like weak at
Yeah,
mind fucking people.
I think that's the way to beat Goichi because I think that's his weakness is that I think you could technically get in his head.
Yeah, as a player, like technical wise, like you're not gonna beat him just like in footies and neutral because the nuke, as Sonic Fox was saying,
it's too good.
was ridiculous.
Dude, the way he
So-
anti-airs with adult Gohan, like, is crazy.
Okay, alright, let's stop sucking Goichi's dick.
Well, it's just he changed the whole game. We all thought that Android 16 hit and black were the way to go, and there was nothing else there.
Like we all knew adult Gohan was good, but damn,
But damn,
like
he changed everything. Everything
really-
we thought we knew.
and the fact that he uses like his team has 2 characters that has damaging loops, 2 characters that have like frame 1 DPs. All his characters got a giant level 3 beam.
Yep,
It's just his team just works really well together.
they do. So,
And honestly, I'm
going straight
also
from top 8, so during the initial, like that Saturday when it was all pools and everything to top 8, Dragon Ball Z got significantly less viewers than Street Fighter V the whole time.
well, Street Fighter V was also streaming on Facebook, so there's that, and it was streaming on YouTube.
Well, I'm just
So
talking
they-
about just Twitch alone.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Twitch alone, you had like 32,000 viewers on Saturday for Street Fighter, and then only 6,000, 7,000 and lower for Dragon Ball Z. And my main thing was, every time I went into the stream of Dragon Ball Z, there were commentators, they had they were just the most boring I've ever seen.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, just like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, that was part of the problem because when I went in on the stream on Saturday, like I was having a hard time just listening to these guys
Yeah,
because
me too.
they're bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound disrespectful, but this isn't me being disrespectful. This is me being honest.
Yep.
Like it's kind of bad because the thing about commentary is you can't really leave a lot of dead air, because if it's just silent, like if you're gonna leave all that dead air, you might as well just get off the mic. And these guys were leaving a lot of dead air, just not saying nothing, being really awkward. There was no synergy between these two, no chemistry at all. I'm just like, get someone else on the mic, like change one of them.
And then,
Like, I don't
the thing is, like, I was watching it, and then I was so bored watching it. Even though the matches were hype as shit, because you had Justin Wong with the whole Goku team doing a comeback with the Wong Factor, stuff like that. But, like, and then I would go to Street Fighter, and it would be 2 people I don't give a shit about. But the commentary was so good that I was like, I'd rather watch Street Fighter.
So commentary is like just as important as like the match
Yeah.
itself. Especially if you have people who can be hype on commentary or be as informative. You can be hype,
Just
be informative. You
have energy, that's it. Like, there was no energy. in Dragon Ball
have
Z.
some energy. Make sure you're filling up all the dead air. Don't let too much time go off where we're just hearing silence. Like what is that?
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z, I cannot count the amount of times I heard silence, and then I heard, ooh, nice hit.
Yo, for real, it was so
I'm like,
bad.
Come on, guys.
Not top 8. We are not talking about top 8.
No.
KCT on a prime.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But we're talking about
The
Saturday.
entire pool play up to, I think, top 32 was just the shittiest commentary you can think of.
Oh, it was bad. I don't know who they got on there, but
It's funny because some of the guys they got on there I like, and I actually follow on YouTube. They had Uchi Games. I don't mind watching him on YouTube at all. Like, he does a lot of reactions and plays and stuff. But like, he went on commentary and it was just boring. I'm like, this isn't for you, man. Or maybe he was just set up with the wrong guy, but it's just like,
yeah, that's the thing. Like the person you're commentating with is also important too, because
Yep.
sometimes you just ain't got chemistry with that person, you know. Like sometimes, like when I go to BP, I be thinking about hopping on commentary, but then like I see who else is on there, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'd mesh well with that person because I don't really know them. You know, like if it's KO, I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, if it's Giles, like I'd probably be like, oh, hey, what's up? But if it's like anybody else, I'm like, ah. Like if it's AJ, I'd probably be cool with him too. But like anybody else, I'm like, ah.
You're supposed to be the person that
like,
cannot be named. God.
Shut up, nigga. But yeah, like y'all gotta have energy. Y'all can't be doing it there. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to figure out what to say when, but like you need to have people who don't know how to shut up, like me. So,
Yeah, don't know how to shut up, but at least talk about something that's going on, either with the game or with the people on there. Like
interact with some dude.
Yeah, something. Not, ooh, nice hit, and then silence again. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so
yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to bring that up because it basically solidified my argument from a few podcasts back about commentary and NEFGC and how that was also boring, and I thought that we can have way better ones.
Jesus, for the umpteenth time, nobody was arguing necessarily what you were saying. It was how you were saying it. That was the problem everybody had.
I don't care how I say it.
That is the last I'm going to speak of this. We're moving on.
Okay. Okay. Just to get this out of the way, Soul Calibur Geralt from The Witcher was announced, and the leaks were real for it, because there were a lot of leaks before then, but no one believed it. And it came true.
Woo!
I'm guessing you never played The Witcher, and you don't even play Soul Calibur.
I don't play Soul Calibur. I never played The Witcher. I've heard good things about The Witcher. So
it's an amazing game. Amazing.
It's not like I'm not playing it because I don't like it. It's nothing like that.
No. I get
that. I need to buy it or anything like that. I was actually interested, but I just never bought it.
Yeah, it's a type of game where you do got to put in time. It's like a Skyrim type game where you got to put in your full time into.
No, yeah, I understand that. It's just, I don't be having time like that.
Yeah, I know. Yep, it makes sense.
When you hear me say "woo," there's a bit of sarcasm, but like at the same time, like I am genuinely excited for everybody else because I know they're all excited.
Yeah, I am definitely excited for that because I cannot wait for the game. You don't play Soul Calibur. On top of that, you don't play Soul Calibur, so you definitely don't really care. But for someone like me who Soul Calibur was like one of my first fighting games that I took seriously.
That explains why you suck so much these days. I'm playing.
You're not playing. Don't be nice to me just because it's a podcast and other people are listening. Be your true self, Kim.
All right, fine. Jonathan sucks. He's terrible at fighting games. I body him and everything.
Okay, I don't know about that. But anyways, I hate you, Gotenks. Soul Calibur, yeah, that's very exciting for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people got hyped when they saw that too. The only thing is he does look a little bit average. Like, he looks like just a sword fighter with some magic tricks.
Oh. The problem with
yeah.
a lot of the, games these days, a lot of character designs, everybody has swords. So, it's getting more and more difficult to make them, unique and stuff. Like, look at Smash Brothers. Like, so many of these characters have swords, but a bunch of these Fire Emblem characters that nobody cares about. Like, when it was Marth and Roy, it was like, ooh, what's Fire Emblem? Who are these guys? This is interesting. Then Brawl came out, Roy left, but Ike was in here. We're like, okay, we'll take it. Cool. Who are these characters? Then 4 came out, and it was like, okay, we have Ike. And
oversaturated it.
We have Robin, and Roy's back, and we have Corrin. Like, what do you... Chill. On top of that, y'all added Cloud, which I'm not against that.
No.
But y'all just have a lot of sword characters. Like, chill out with the sword characters. But since we're talking about Smash Brothers,
yep. So Funimation put out a little statement saying, when are they gonna add Goku?
At this point, every fanboy on planet Earth was like, oh, Funimation is asking for it? It has to happen now. Because, people have been asking for Goku in Dragon Ball. People have been asking for Goku in Smash Brothers for, ever, Most of the time, we all thought...
Where is he?
I would ask for him, but I'm I'm half joking, half serious. I don't think they're ever gonna... I don't think they're ever going to put him in there. It wasn't until, Smash Bros. 4, where they announced, okay, we had Mega Man, we had Pac-Man, Sonic and Mario. We're like, ooh, a bunch of platforming greats.
Yep.
All right, cool. They added in Ryu. I was like, all right, that makes sense because y'all have Mega Man. You know, I get y'all. You're cool with Capcom. And then they added Cloud. That's when I was like, hold on,
Well, they've added
wait.
like weird, like you remember Metal Gear Solid Snake?
That's true. There was a story behind that. So that's why I kind of like, but like once they added Cloud, I was like, okay, hold on. They're just adding everybody at this point. I'm like, okay, we might actually see Goku. And now the Funimation's like, yo, y'all want to add in Goku? Yo,
Oh, we might be
like
seeing it.
we might be seeing it. Also, be like a thing of like, hey, Dragon Ball Fighters might come to the Switch. So if Nintendo and them can come to an agreement to put Dragon Ball Fighters on the Switch, they might put Goku in this new Smash Brothers.
Yeah, definitely. They might even put 2 Dragon Ball characters. I wouldn't mind.
I don't know if they're gonna go that far.
Because if Dragon Ball Fighters is gonna go to the Switch, they have to do something big. Because Dragon Ball is such a huge thing. I mean, just for a quick little sight on just how huge, like Dragon Ball Super episode 130 came out, and there were 2 states in Mexico.
Wait. Spoiler alert for Dragon Ball Super 130.
No. There's no spoiler. I'm not saying
Not
spoiler.
want to hear.
No. It's not a spoiler.
Oh,
It's not a spoiler. I'm just talking about the viewership. Online, the internet blew up, and it broke Game of Thrones viewership. Okay? It broke every record that has ever been set by any viewership of almost anything. To top it off, you had places like in Ecuador that, like, the local government and the president of it himself was like, yeah, let's have a giant screen in the middle of our city hall and, like, have everyone watch it. And they had over 10,000 people there.
all right. Now, while you said you weren't gonna spoil anything, you weren't gonna say anything, that was more so for me because I'm about to talk some shit. Listen, again, 130. We usually don't talk about like anime and stuff on this podcast, but we changing some shit today. Dragon Ball Super was amazing. The fight was so crazy. I'm sitting there on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
And then like I didn't know what was gonna happen next, what they were gonna do next. And then once Jiren became a salty little crybaby bitch.
No, the thing is that he had respect for me even though he was an asshole all throughout the tournament. I loved that assholeness from him. I loved it. But this was like a whole new level. This was like
Yeah, he started becoming a little whiny little bitch because he's just like, no, strength is absolute, strength is justice. Nobody cares about family and friends and trust. You think your friends are power? Well, your power can be erased. And then this bitch ass nigga aimed for the stands. All right, he aimed for the stands. Goku was like, chew, or should I say the Dragon Ball Bridge version of the instant transmission? And then just. And then immediately deflected the blast.
Well, okay, real quick though. When that happened, I was with my family, my whole family, and like a few, like a friend, and we were all watching it. When he did that, my dad was the first one to react. He was like, "Is he throwing it at the other people?" Like, yeah. He's like, "This guy's a bitch."
No, for real. Everybody at that point unanimously was like, "All right, fuck Jerry."
Yeah,
like,
fuck you. Yep, everyone at that point.
Because once Goku went up to the stands, he deflected it and looked at Jiren like, this motherfucker.
He even went, you. Like, how dare you?
Deflected it and looked at Jiren. You heard that theme music. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. That's when you know, oh, damn. He's in Master Ultra Instinct and he's mad now? Yeah. Oh, you done up, AA Rod. You done messed up.
And the 2 greatest pictures came out from that moment, too.
Oh, yeah. But,
because the animation was better than a fucking movie.
Oh, it was gorgeous. And then, you know, he basically ends up whooping Jiren's ass. All right, and then he's about to finally hit the finishing blow, and all of a sudden, this man's we see blood coming out of him and stuff. I'm thinking Frieza took a cheap shot.
Everyone thought it was Frieza.
But we realized, oh no, the Ultra Instinct just took a toll on his body. And it was like, oh, damn.
By the way, there was a little bit of a statement from the crew that worked on some of the animation for it. And they said that that whole red animation, which was cool, was actually just a censor because what happened was Goku's spinal cord went like bananas and blood split out his back.
we saw the blood spurt on his
No,
back.
no, I know, but I mean, like, his back basically opened up as well. Like, the spinal
Oh.
cord just bursted out.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was like, it was supposed to be way more serious, but because they had to censor it like that, they couldn't show, like, 100%. They can only show, like, some of the blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that was the hurt.
But then we have the big reveal. All right, Frieza. You know, I asked Jiren because Jiren gets up and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, had to end this
I'm
way."
sad. I'm sad we won't have the memes come out anymore. Where the fuck is Frieza?
Yeah, I know, right? Because as Jiren's about to toss out Goku,
A new meme came out.
a new beam came out, a new is coming your way.
Yeah.
And then Frieza came out the cut like, "Hey, yo, what's up, nigga? You thought I was gone? You forgot? You didn't eliminate me yet, nigga." And all of a sudden, somebody else decided to come out the rubble too, and my man, 100 grand, Android 17 came out the rubble. I was so hyped. This man was still alive. He was like, "Hey, it was a gamble." And like I didn't know if I'd survive, but fuck it, I'm still here. And then like Frieza and Android 17 side by side, it's like 17's like, "Yo, looks like it's up to us," and Frieza's like, "I'm well aware, thanks." Like, Frieza clearly doesn't want to work with this man, but like he knows he has no other choice because he has been getting washed since it came down to just Dispo, Toppo, and Jiren. He has been getting washed by all three of them, so he knows he needs the help at this point. So next week it's about to be lit. Wow! I just realized. Oh no! Never mind. Because I was gonna say they timed the release of Bardock and Brawly on the day of the next episode. God, it's not the same day. My bad. But yeah, next week's about to be lit.
The ending.
We're gonna get some Bardock.
It's the ending.
It's gonna be the end of the Tournament of Power.
What a great
and
arc.
I also think is gonna happen like next weekend is we're going to get the reveal of Falke.
Okay, here's the thing about that. So you over here, you posted the thing on NEFGC, and you were 100% wrong. So let me go into the next thing, by the way.
It was going to Tuesday or on the 27th. There's still half of that may be true. So
all I know is you can't be guessing every week. This is your last chance. If you call this one out, then fine. But if it goes past this point, you can't call anymore.
Listen to me. I put out an official thing on my Instagram, all right? I posted, I gave my reasoning and everything. I mentioned, hey, Sakura came out in January, Blanca came out in February, Cody's birthday is in April, so he'll probably get announced in April. So I'm assuming Falke is going to come out sometime in March. I foolishly had predicted that she was going to come out and being announced during the top 8 during like final round, but I forgot that Capcom didn't change any of their social media pictures at all yet, which they usually do right before they announce a character. So I shouldn't have made that prediction, and I messed up. But I am 100% committing to this 27th thing. If it doesn't come out, then hey, call me an idiot, call me stupid.
I will.
It's fine. But if they don't do it on 27th, they find out. Because there is a tournament happening this weekend in Thailand, the Tiger Uppercut.
Yep, I know. Yep. It was a pretty big one.
So, yeah, it is a pretty big one. So they might announce it, but I'm waiting to see the social media change. Like, I want to see, like, some purple glass broken or something. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be for Falke, some purple glass broken. Because that's what it was when they introduced her in the trailer.
Now, yeah, so my thing is, though, Ono over here, like, teased, like, something with the location or whatever. Like, but it was nothing. All it was, by the way, we're going to put something online, which is the DLC pack that they're putting out, the premiere pack.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was pretty cool, you know. Like
actually, yeah, I didn't mind any of those costumes in that stage. Looked pretty fucking awesome.
It looked pretty dope.
You saw the people on the thrones.
I'm definitely gonna have to see like if I can get my hands on that.
I will definitely.
And I can't wait to see what Mena RD comes up with for Birdie.
It's a Birdie costume. That is what we know. So.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying I can't wait to see what he comes up with for Birdie because finally a character that doesn't have a lot of costumes, you know, like finally gets a chance to shine and shit.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, like with Kazunoko winning that first Capcom Cup for Street Fighter 4, he designed a costume for a character he wasn't even going to play.
Yeah.
So like we never even saw him play the costume. At least Knuckle Doo we've seen him, using his costume and stuff. So, I want to see what goes on with
I
Birdie.
believe
What's he gonna come?
didn't Kazunoko, he won Street Fighter 4, right?
That's literally what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to Street Fighter 5, so there was no way he was going to guess what character he was going to be playing.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But it just sucks that like he did it for Nakali, but like ended up not using the character and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Well.
Going into Street Fighter though, so that top 8 was pretty good as well. I mean, I won't say like Dragon Ball Z level, but it was damn good. Especially Infiltration and Tokido just destroying everybody except for themselves.
Bro, Infiltration versus Tokido. The fact that that's basically a run back from 2016 final round and stuff like that. But at this point, now like Tokido's like, hey, I'm not playing Ryu. But Infiltration's like, hey, I'm not playing Nash. So what's up?
Yeah. Yep.
Like it's hard as hell for Tokido to really like get in because
it was for anyone. The Manat army came out this tournament. The Manat and the Carlines, and they just wrecked shop.
Like Infiltration's playstyle is like a hit and run. It's always been like that. Even with Season 1 Nash, he always been playing like the hit and run style.
Even in Street Fighter 4.
Even in Street Fighter 4, yeah, he's always been playing the hit and run style. So with him doing that with Manat is like perfect because I feel like that's exactly how you should be playing her and stuff. And like, bro, his Manat is just disgusting.
Yeah.
People slept on this character for a hot minute.
No, we all knew. We all knew what it could potentially be if someone really like almost mastered Manat. We all knew the danger.
Nobody was like, oh, nobody's gonna pick her. Oh, she's not that great. She's alright. Oh, word. Infiltration's like, oh, word.
No, I always knew Manat was a problem. My thing is there were no good Manats to show that, and I knew when Infiltration and Goichi and Sako started picking her, I'm like, they know, they see the hidden potential in her, especially with their playstyle. Like,
yeah, especially because now she has that added move, the soul spark. I think that's what it's called.
Yep. That was the best. I think honestly that that spark and then the Colleen stuff are probably the biggest buffs of this season.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Because that changed the whole dynamic of those two characters.
We can't speak about biggest buffs and not talk about the biggest, buffest dude.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying, see, he's not top tier because he didn't even make top 8. Here's the thing. Everyone must have trained for that fucker.
Like, I hear people say that. He must not be top tier because he made top 8. Balrog barely made top 8 too.
Yep.
But, like...
he was still the best character.
Yeah.
The reason... when pros are locked down on learning a character so they don't lose to them, I'm pretty sure they won't lose to him.
Right. Abigail's annoying. I can't really speak too much on Season 3 because, I've been playing Dragon Ball. I haven't been playing Season 3 that much. The only reason I even touched my Street Fighter, like the thing on my PlayStation, the only reason I even touched it recently is because the Captain Commando costume for Nash is now online. It's now up for grabs. So now you can start doing the little matches to get those. The first one is this week, which if you're listening to this now, it's too late, I guess, for the first one. Because you have until the 22nd, but by the time this...
the thing is, I don't care about Nash, so I'm not going to unlock it.
No, yeah, I know. Like, I didn't care about Rashid, so I didn't unlock the Beautiful Joe one. But I'm getting my Nash Captain Commando, because it's Nash and it's Captain Commando. I couldn't ask for anything better. And I'm going to play that. I'll probably hop on ranked after I get that costume for like a week, maybe, if that. And I'm just going to go back to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Because I learned some stuff with Cell.
But
shout out to Goichi. I've learned some stuff with Cell.
I just lost my train of thought.
Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. The Street Fighter is actually pretty good. My thing is, after that top 8, a lot of people, or at least a lot of smart people, are starting to realize that the meta is changing in Street Fighter 5 right now. And the funny part is when I had a talk with a friend about that, Event Hubs also posted, like, are they changing the meta right now? Because the meta before was get the guess and get the scramble. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. And then get V-Trigger. Now, it's literally all about neutral. It's not about the guests anymore. It's not
Hold on.
about.
Because like I said, I haven't been playing. So
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah, it's a lot more about neutral now.
Hey, really? If that's the case, I might have to start playing this game again.
Because even then, it's funny because I went to a tournament on Sunday in Havenstein, and I went up against Ricky. And me and him always have like a hype sets. Only because we play literally every week for hours on end.
Hold on, bro. Not to cut you off.
Yep.
We'll get back to if anybody is looking for an extra copy of Dragon Ball Fighters,
Oh yeah.
I'm selling. The thing is, you mentioned Ricky, so like that just reminded me.
Yep.
Because this man's trying to lowball me, and I don't like it. So if y'all need an extra copy of Dragon Ball Fighters for PS4, be sure to hit me up. Okay, that's all. Go back.
But yeah, so when we had our sets, like, well, first in Havenstein we had our normal set, and then we also had the set in Grand Finals that he actually came back on me or whatever. But it's all neutral. It's not even guessing anymore. It's just neutral. Like, same thing. I faced Kevin in one-up games and stuff, or I had that tournament too, and it's all just neutral. If you look at how it is right now, the only time it's not neutral is when someone doesn't know the matchup, or when someone doesn't know how to stop a player from being dumb, or going for one thing. Like, nothing against Badstone, okay? He at least admits his faults with picking like top tier and stuff. But I learned against him that this guy would just randomly do SPD. Like, randomly, because that's the number one thing he wants, because it's the number one guess that makes him have the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I always have something for that, and then he has no neutral game. So I just, like, I kick his ass now. Like, I definitely can kick his ass now. Same thing with a few other people. Like, they just go nutty, and they get away with it. But I don't think that's going to last this season. I really don't. Maybe in season 2 and season 1, definitely. Season 3, I think this is where the shift is finally changing, where everyone knows the matchups, or at least the great players know the matchups, know what they got to do, and they play neutral and they win.
Wow,
Unlike before.
That's pretty exciting. I might actually have to start playing this game again, because neutral is like my favorite thing when playing the game. That's one of the reasons why I always liked Charlie Nash, because homeboy always
Street Fighter all around has always been about neutral.
True that. I don't know why I'm just saying that, but like, you know, like Nash always had like the best buttons, even back in like the Alpha days and stuff. He always had really great buttons and stuff like that. So I always just liked playing that neutral game and stuff like that. So when people are always putting me in the corner and I have to guess, like I'm playing an NRS game, and like I'm not really feeling that. So I'm glad the meta is changing back to, you know, what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited for that. If it is changing the way it's like, this would be confirmed through more top 8s. But like, oh yeah, if it's changing like that though, like if people stop playing like Infiltration and Tokido did at that ending, or even with Metal ID, oh man, it's gonna be good. Talking about that, Metal ID didn't do as well as people thought he would be.
Wait, the final round?
I think he was, yeah.
See, the fact that we got to ask this question, they're saying a lot.
Yeah, that is saying a lot. I'm gonna check right now.
Okay.
But while we talk about that, Punk.
Oh my god! All right, you know what? All right, here, I'm about to go in. Hold on. So I'm gonna make a quick comparison to like Punk versus say Sonic Fox. All right, Sonic Fox, he's on a tear in Dragon Ball Fighters. You know, he's kind of feeling himself. Blah blah blah. But once he loses,
not to cut you off, just real quick. Metal ID was in final round. He did not make top 8. Okay.
Well, yeah, no shit, he didn't make top 8. No. But yeah, like, you know, Sonic Fox, he's winning, he's going crazy. But whenever he loses, all he's thinking is like, alright, I lost. How can I beat the person I just lost against? What happened? What did I do wrong? He immediately tries to, you know, get better. Punk, I feel like when he loses, he just kind of holds that L and like gets salty, but doesn't necessarily try to like improve on what happened.
Yeah, my thing is,
like,
I think when he wins, he goes, like, in his head at least. I don't know if he does it, like, unintentionally or intentionally or what, but, like, he goes, instead of asking himself, okay, what do I do to get better? He goes, I know I'm better than you. I don't have to change anything. I'll beat you next time.
He doesn't try to get better. Like, I at this point, I feel like he's plateaued with Karen at least.
Yep.
So like I don't really see him doing anything like special. Like even
He played
Justin
a lot
Wong,
of Chun-Li. He played a lot of Chun-Li, if I remember.
even Justin Wong's Karen has been getting better through these days with using V Trigger too. I'm a sidetrack real quick. Did you see
Nemo versus Justin Wong?
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it. That was good. That was a good set.
that was the most godlike thing I've ever seen. My man didn't throw counter out the entire set, and then Nemo throws out EX shoulder tackle, and my man hit that counter with the quickness and immediately just got up, shook his head. That was to win the set. Just got up, shook his hand, and walked away. He's like, "Yo, I'm the best." Like that was so godlike. Yo, Justin Wong.
That was really good. It was an unfortunate moment that I laughed at because I love when Aegis saves people from death. It's a funny little thing that I love seeing when other people's heart breaks. But Justin Wong went for a fucking super through the Aegis. Got him 100%. Got him with the first hit of it, but Aegis saved him. I don't know.
Whack.
I was just sitting there laughing like, oh, you had to win. You technically won, but too bad Aegis
Of course you,
people.
you friggin' scumbag.
Yep.
Furian player.
Yep.
Let's see what else. I want to give a quick shout out to my man's Kevin Tech. Doing his thing at Balance Patch, showing me some stuff. While I'm at Balance Patch, you sitting down with us, sitting down with me and my boy Vago. Shout out to Vago. Teaching us a little bit of some stuff about what to do with the instant air overheads and all that kind of stuff, and the side switches and all that kind of
stuff. He was
thing.
actually teaching you guys. You mean like giving you tech? Like the one who shall not be named, it still bothers them about for some stupid reason.
You really have some kind of stick up your butt about whoever shall not be named. Do you want to just say it and get it off your chest? Because
hey man, I would love to. If someone told me not to, I would let I respect way more than myself. I totally would.
Hold on. If someone told you not to, why are you going to constantly bring up this person?
Because he doesn't follow the rules. So
you're gonna behind a curtain that said, "Oh, he who shall not be named." Don't even bring it up. Clearly, you want to bring it up. So get it off your chest, or shut the fuck up.
I really want to. All I'll say is that he called me a little girl, but he seems to be way more of a girl than anyone else that I know. So because he still hasn't given me my set, and he still hasn't apologized. So, and on top of that, he broke the rules of what we set with people that I don't really know how to say it without saying names, but like basically he's just being a bitch. Straight up bitch. Not like funny bitch. Not like you're being like cowardly bitch. I mean like literally down to the fucking meaning of the word, down to like what it was, not the dog version, but the other version, down to the like your whole life you're just being a bitch. There you go. Anyways, real quick to get out of the way, Guilty Gear also had a really hype top 8. I know you didn't watch that. I did. Really good. At the very end, it was Lost Soul against Kazunoko.
Okay.
Kazunoko was the favorite to win. Like, not even just favorite. It was supposed to be him to win. Lost Soul made an epic comeback. And it was pretty hype. That's about all I will say about that. I don't know too technical of Guilty Gear, but just watching it was really cool. Because they both know what was going on. But yeah, he did make a comeback, and it was pretty awesome.
Shout out to the Guilty Gear scene. Guilty Gear is a really fun game. Yep. The characters are very interesting. It's just, it's really, really fucking deep, and I don't think either of us have the time to really learn a game like that.
Yeah, no. There's so much behind that shit. It's basically Street Fighter 4. But like with a little bit more tech, like it's pretty crazy.
There's so much. We just don't have the time. No. But we have the utmost respect for Guilty Gear. So just because I say I don't watch it, like I missed the Dragon Ball Top 8 to be honest. Because for some reason, hold on, why did they show it so early? Like before the Tekken 7 Top 8. I'm just like, yo, I thought they were gonna end it with the Dragon Ball the same way they ended Winter Brawl, but I guess it's because Final Round is a Capcom Pro Tour thing, so we're gonna end it with Street Fighter. Fine, but like y'all did the Dragon Ball one so early, dog. Like I missed it. I was upset, but yeah. So I missed that one. I missed the Guilty Gear one, but I have the utmost respect for the Guilty Gear community, for the game.
Yep.
So like, don't take it as any sign of disrespect or anything, because I just didn't watch the thing. Like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Also, shout out to all the Axel players. All
right. The last thing I want to talk about is the sponsorships that have been just coming left and right. So for Team Liquid, Nemo and John Takeuchi became sponsors.
Yep.
That's a pretty dangerous team. But then again, I'm just in love with Nemo. I don't care even who he plays. It just happens to be playing Urian.
And John Takeuchi is really cool too. Like his personality, this kid's just always just happy.
Happy and energetic, always. But yeah, it's funny too because they both celebrated their sponsorship with them. That they had a little exhibition.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Takeuchi get his ass beat.
Yeah. Then you had the other sponsorships. 3 more from Daigo. Daigo's team. Psy Games is what he calls it, and he has like the Beast logo thing on it. And he picked for the people to sponsor is Fudo. Never go wrong with Fudo. GamerBee. Daigo and GamerBee have a thing. I swear to God, they're like best friends. And then Chris T.
Wait, what? Chris T?
Yeah, Chris Tatarian. That was a random one that I thought was a little weird because I know Chris T right now is really like 100% focused on his college stuff and has not been playing the game as much. So maybe he will now that he got sponsored, but
he's actually still been playing.
I know he's sick though. When he's at the top of his game, this dude is crazy.
I saw this clip. on YouTube just recently. It was a clip from Valle stream, and Valle was playing Blanca, and he was getting bopped by this Ken, and nobody knew who the fuck this Ken was because it's like I don't recognize his name, and this Ken was reading Alex Valle's jumps and everything. Like I'm talking every single jump Valle did, it was just uppercut, Shoryuken, uppercut. It's like oh my god, I'm talking in the corner. Valle trying to jump out, uppercut. We're like, who the fuck is this guy? Later on in the video, it went back to that same clip, and you see Chris T on the back like, watch this. He's just reading Valle like a book.
No, the thing is, I honestly think his reactions are some of the best. The way he just throws out Shoryuken sometimes, I'm like, what? You just Shoryuken his heavy attack as a whiff punish. Like,
is literally the second. You know what? I'm gonna say the best Ken right now, only because Momochi's playing Colleen now. So that's the only reason I'm saying that. But he's the best Ken right now. Unless you want to argue that for some reason.
Nope. It's because he's the only Ken. Is there any other Ken?
I guess not. I mean, well, technically, Julio Fuentes is still playing.
Julio's a fraud. So.
Whoa! I didn't say it.
I already knew he was a fraud. He picked Ken in season 1. Ken in season 1 was broken.
The opinions of Super John of Kimbo Henry.
He was straight up broken in season 1. Hey, do you want to jump in on me and force me to guess and have a scramble and be plus so you're at the advantage? Yeah, just jump in with Ken. You can't anti-him. It was stupid. And then ever since he got nerfed, where's Julio at? Anyone seen him?
There's some videos popping up here and there.
Oh, videos. And you can have videos of me on the internet. Like, come on. Anyways, the next subject is Tokido versus Daigo. They had a first of 10 that Tokido tried to call out Daigo and beat on. But as we all know, Daigo is literally impossible to beat. I think he's undefeated in a first to 10 that he can prep for.
Yeah.
We always joke about it, but prep Daigo is literally
Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman. He's the best. You can't beat him. He's gonna make you look dumb. It's just I don't know what it is. He's just the best at it. But yeah, so Taquito faced him. It was kind of free.
It was buzz ass.
Yeah, it was bust ass.
Yeah.
I mean, you could totally tell that Taquito obviously had the skill and everything, and he got a good hits in and everything. But like, it just looked like it was Daigo all day. Like,
just some context for people. I actually didn't watch this exhibition because
Yeah.
there was a lot of shit that happened this week. But so yeah, I didn't watch this. I just know Daigo won. That's all I know.
yeah, the saddest thing though, like, we know the Japanese take pride so much more serious. Like, they don't give a fuck about money matches. They only if the pride is on the line, that's when they're like, they would like go nuts if they lose, basically. I didn't know like how serious it was, but like when I saw, so Daigo and Taquito just finished. Daigo basically washed them, and they both are standing next to each other and saying, you know, thanks for everything, blah blah. Taquito just started bawling his eyes out.
Oh my god, really?
He just started bawling. Like, he looked down and you could see tears falling. Like, it was like hard crying.
Oh shit!
Like, it wasn't even Punk type crying. It was like where he tried to hold, like, you can tell he hold back. Taquito just let it out.
Oh damn!
It was really like, I had goosebumps. I'd never seen someone with so much, like, he has so much. You know, Taquito, he has like the biggest heart out of all. Like, he has the biggest gas tank. He doesn't care.
Like I didn't think he would care that much.
Yeah, he said that.
And
And then he was quoted for that saying, you know, like, I thought I would at least give him a game, or something like that. Like, he was so disappointed in himself that he basically called himself trash. Like,
what was the score anyway? I don't know what the score was.
I'm literally checking that right now. I think it was worse than that.
Wait,
Hold on.
who-
Hold on.
no.
Hold on.
It wasn't 13-0, was it? Perfect Legend. I'm looking. Maybe people who got bodied in first set.
The Smash player, Leffen versus that other dude.
Chillin' dude.
Yeah, chilling dude.
Wasn't that was the first of 5 though, right?
Yeah, it was 5-0.
5-0. Oh my goodness. Yo, the FGC, shout out to the FGC, man. Yo, we stay having like the best moments, the hypest moments. People getting embarrassed.
We need another low tier god versus Viscant moment, man.
Yo, so roll back Thursday right
Yeah.
now. You
While I'm looking up this fucking thing, yeah.
Yo, the Viscant versus low tier god was
Oh, okay. Actually, it wasn't worse. It's 10-5. But it
was about the same though.
yeah, like it just looked like Daigo just had the full control. Whenever he won, it's because Daigo made a mistake type of stuff. Like,
Oh, that's the worst, man. Like if you're winning, if you're winning, but it's only because your opponent is making a mistake, are you really winning?
nope. I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
That's just so much because I feel like, oh, I didn't really deserve that win. I only won because you mistimed your DP or you messed up your
Yeah,
combo.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just like I don't feel good about wins like those because it's like I don't know if I could actually beat.
Because I know there were a few drops from Daigo where he did like an uppercut at the end and missed.
Yeah, that's the worst. Like
Yeah, stuff like that.
the person who missed the uppercut feels about like missing it. The person who wins is like, oh, I only won because you missed that. Like I don't know if I'd be able to beat you otherwise.
Yeah, Taquito, for some reason, he just stuck with that V-Trigger 2 the whole way through.
Wait, he did?
Yeah. He thinks it's better. I'm not even kidding. He's been talking about how he thinks it's better. I don't get how it's better.
I don't know about how it's better. Like it's good. It's not a bad V-Trigger, but like I don't think it's better than the V-Trigger 1.
No, yeah, same. I don't think.
Especially Taquito, who loves doing demon setups.
Yeah, I don't know.
V-Trigger 2. Which is my other thing. Like, if V-Trigger 1 gives you, like, a real cool super, I feel like V-Trigger 2 should give him, like, the Miss Ogi or something. Like, give him something else.
Talking about that, we were promised new supers, and then they canceled that. Why haven't we got them at least, or even a hint of them lately?
We were never promised new supers.
We weren't?
No.
Oh.
That was just part of the data mining with X-Kira, who said
Oh, yeah, yep.
we would get new V-skills, new V-Triggers, and new supers.
Yeah.
But that was never confirmed.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, so just putting that out there before people crucify Capcom. Capcom deserves to be crucified, but for the right things.
Right then. Like, can you please make fight money? Can you make missions not give me only 50 points?
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said something. Let's talk about Fight Money versus Zenny, okay? Dragon Ball FighterZ these motherfuckers will throw Zenny at you for breathing on this game. All right? In Street Fighter V, you have to give your left nutsack to even get like 20 fight money. So hard to get fight money in this game. And on top of this extra battle mode, the thing that they said, oh, it'll be easier for you to get fight money with the extra battle mode. You know what's up there this week? All right, all it is quick and immovable. Here, you can get a costume. Here, you can get another costume. Here, you can get another costume. Oh, here, you can get some background music or some shit. And it costs $2,500 to enter it. $2,500, 1,000 fight money to enter it. You don't get fight money from doing those fights.
Nope.
But you have to spend fight money to do those fights.
Yep. So basically, the only way of getting anything is by winning in casual or ranked, right? Here's the problem, though. How much do you get for winning one match in ranked? Winning, not losing. Winning in one match.
So to get fight money in ranked, you only get 50 fight money. Mind you, you have to win. You have to win to get the 50 fight money. If you don't win, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. You get nothing. All right. In Dragon Ball FighterZ, you know how much you get in ranked? You get 500 for even playing the match.
Now here's the thing. Now those numbers wouldn't matter technically, but if you think about how much money it takes to buy, let's say, a stage or anything on the game, like you said, 2,500 just to do the extra battle mode. So if you want to get that 2,500, let's say you work at 0, right? Just to get one extra battle, you have to win how many ranked matches? Like,
I don't want to do the math, but
it's bad. Okay. Then on top of that, you have to do all the daily challenges. What's the highest daily challenge that you can get, like the money wise?
So the highest daily challenge that I've seen recently. So to be fair, the highest daily challenge I've seen was about like 2,500, which was like, okay, that's not bad. However, actually, I don't even know if these challenges are daily. I think they only change every week. I think they're weekly challenges. So
that's true. Yes, they are. They are. No, I just searched it up. They're weekly challenges.
So I think you get like 2,500. The last one I saw, all you had to do was it said, the lair of the Four Kings had a statue that once looked like the old fighter Sagat. I wonder if I could see that again. Which you can see if you go to Fang story mode. You'll be able to see the statue actually shows Sagat, which is a pretty cool Easter egg. That's nice. Ooh, ah. And then you get 2,500 for doing that. That's cool. But for everything else, like, get a counter hit 10 times, you get like 100. Oh, perform a combo 10 times. Oh, you get like 100.
Wait, you get 100? Because the last time I was there, I performed 10 anti-airs, and I performed, what was the other one? 5 supers or something like that, or like 5 reversals. I got 50 points for each.
You only got 50? Was it only
50? 50? Yeah, I got only 50. I mean, me and Ricky were talking about it because he did the same challenge as me, and he was like, yep, 50.
Oh, wow. So they're giving you even less than they were before?
Yes. Because I remember before, wasn't it always like 100 to more?
Yeah, it was always 100 to more. They never gave you 50 for
the 50 for doing something. Yep, they gave you 50 now.
So they're giving you even less. On top of that, the reason why we're complaining is because they used to have a lot more ways to get fight money. You know, you do a character story, you get like 1,000. You know, you do the general story, you get like 30,000. You know, if you just do the story mode. All right, you do it on hard, you get 50,000. That's what you could have done. Can't do that anymore. You do survival, you get some money too. Can't do that anymore. The only way to be getting fight money is these stupid weekly challenges that are trash, or winning in ranks. All right, now I understand you can buy characters in the thing with fight money, so I understand they don't want to just throw the fight money at you, but like. Fam, the grind is unbelievably real. Like,
the thing is, okay, people complain about this in free-to-play games, okay, where they make the grind literally impossible without you playing for months on end. Right. Every single day, every single hour. Like, it's just impossible. People complain about that shit. They want it to at least be possible in some way.
Like, the thing is, okay, you can also get fight money for leveling up your characters, which is like, alright, cool. Every time they level up, you get like 1,000. That's cool. That's nice. But like when you're first leveling up a character, you'll get that fight money real quick. You're like, ooh, yeah, ooh, 1,000. The thing is, the first time you level up your character, they just go from like level 0 to like level 8,
Yep.
and you only get 1,000. You don't get 8,000. You get 1,000 because that was the big level up. They leveled up so many levels, but you only get 1,000 for that. And then from then on, it's only gonna be easier to level up to like 13, and then you're gonna have a hard time trying to level up that character unless you take them onto rank or something, which you're not gonna do with every fucking character. Because if you really want to go through all that just to unlock a character, mind you, these characters are mad expensive with the fight money. It's 100,000, all right, and 70,000 for a stage. So there's no way you're gonna grind any of this fight money to get any of this shit. So, but the thing is, I can understand it's hard to get fight money because you can get characters and stages through the shop. Because with the Zenny in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you can't get character. Well, at least I don't think so. That you can't get characters or anything through buying anything in the shop. All you can get there are the colors and stuff like that. Blah blah blah, which is fine. But while we're on the topic of that,
Yep.
there's not that many costumes in Street Fighter that you can buy with fight money.
That's the thing, yeah. So, like, okay, in other games, like Dragon Ball, it just came out. They're gonna add more stuff, obviously. But, in a game like Street Fighter, cosmetics, I feel like, is very important. And costume-wise, they should have more, and then it should cost less.
All right, so here's what I'll say about the costumes in Street Fighter. The costumes look good. I don't have a problem with the costumes themselves. The problem is, like we were talking about, like grinding this fight money is already hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
The fact that a lot of the times you have to be a certain level just to get certain colors for these costumes, which is fucking stupid. The fact that a good amount of these costumes you cannot get with fight money at all whatsoever, and the ones you can get with fight money cost like 20,000 or some shit, or like 40,000 sometimes. And it's just like, why are they so much for cosmetic shit? Like, I get the characters costing 100,000.
Yep, I get that.
I get ages being like 70,000.
Yep.
But for like a costume to be like 20,000 and stuff, like, for what? These costumes should be like 5,000 at the most.
I would even put it higher and go to 10,000. That's it.
Yeah, 10,000 at best. Like that's the most it should be. Which some of them are. But the other thing is, a lot of these costumes, like the really cool ones, like the only ones you could actually get.
The ones they know that are cool.
The only ones you can actually get with fight money, I think, are like the story mode ones.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Everything else, the Halloween ones, the summer vacation ones, the school uniform ones, the work uniform ones, the only ones that are costing 10,000, like for sure that we know, are the crossover costumes. And even then, that's only because you have to spend 2,500 in the extra battle mode 4 times over the course of a month in order to get. That's the other thing. Why do I have to do it like that? Why do I have to do this 4 times over the course of a month to just get this one costume? And the fights aren't even difficult. So, like, why even make me go through that? Why not just put the costume out? Because it's clearly done. I'm fighting Nash wearing Captain Commando. Like, it's clearly done. Just put it in the store for 10,000. And use the extra battle mode for actually different
I'm going to get hate for this. But this is why this very thing was used, okay? I don't even want to bring up the word yet. But basically, in games with developers that don't kind of know how to do the math when it comes to like free fight money to get downloaded stuff that you can buy with money. Like obviously they want you to buy it instead of just getting fight money. You know what I mean? Obviously. They just don't know how to do the math to make it fair. Okay? Which a lot of free-to-plays have that problem too. So in order for free-to-plays to fix that problem, they put something else in there that randomizes things.
But there ain't nothing that randomizes anything about the extra battle mode.
Yeah, I know. But it's impossible to get that fight money if you had 0. That's the problem. So, loot boxes might be a thing that can fix it.
The thing is, I would be fine with the whole loot box thing. Because literally, that's what Dragon Ball FighterZ does with the costumes.
Yeah, it does.
They
Yep.
loot box thing, and nobody's complaining about that.
Because you have to do it correctly. It's very slippery ice. Very slippery ice.
I'm just really upset with the way this is going. Because like the extra battle mode, like when they started off with like the Shin Akuma thing, I was like, okay, this is like kind of what we were thinking, you know? And like you spend like 1,000, but you have the chance to gain. Wait, no, all you got from that was a title, so you didn't even get fight money from that fight. Oh my god.
Okay, well, anyway, I think that just about does it for this podcast.
we gonna end it on that note.
Yeah, because Capcom, they don't know how to do business.
Oh my god.
Even though, dude, I love Monster Hunter. It's so perfect, and it's made by the same company. It's so weird. Like, how do you guys do that correctly when that's Street Fighter?
Oh, also, for those who care, I guess the extra battle mode, the Monster Hunter costumes are also on the extra battle mode as well.
Yep.
You can start getting the one for Ken now. If you didn't already start getting the one for Armika, you kind of fucked up because they're on the second piece. And if you missed the first piece, you're shit out of luck. Because you need to get all 4 pieces in order to get this fucking costume. Because for some reason, they want to do these costumes in pieces instead of, you know what? All right, I'm not going to rant about this anymore. I'm sorry.
But anyway, Capcom bad business aside, there was a lot of things that went on this week, actually. Hopefully, we get something from Falcon. That's at least all I ask for.
So, Tiger Uppercut. If not, then I have no more faith in Capcom. But I feel like
I think that just about does it for our podcast, though, for this episode. You can catch me on Instagram, SuperJohn12345.
Oh, look at that! He actually remembered his own Instagram. Oh,
yeah. It's because I have it written down right next to me. Anyways.
All right, and you can also catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on at Art of Kimbo. Catch me on Twitter at Art of Kimbo. I also have another Instagram at FGC_Kimbo_Henry, where I upload a whole bunch of random stuff with me playing Street Fighter and Dragon Ball FighterZ. I haven't updated in a while, but I got some clips. I got some clips ready.
Awesome.
So be on the lookout.
And lastly, Kim has an extra Dragon Ball FighterZ game that he wants to sell. So.
Yes. Thank you again. Yes, I have an extra copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ PS4. I've been trying to sell. I've been like going hard trying to sell. Like I posted it on Craigslist. I didn't really get any hits. I posted it in the group. I got one hit from Ricky who trying to lowball me with like $30. I'm like, bro, this extra copy has been in my PlayStation for 3 hours and that's it, and I haven't touched it since. This is basically a brand new copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ. You think I'm gonna sell it for $30?
I say give it to him for $30 because I want to beat his ass in Dragon Ball because he's been wanting to get into it.
Oh, he's only getting it because he wants it for like an extra setup for Haven Shine. But I will get that. My man going hard promoting the Haven Shine and stuff because he offered me like $30 and like free venue to Haven Shine. But I'm like, bro, I don't even go out there. But I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, and I gotta give him a shout out for putting on for his scene. My man being the Lucky D of Rhode Island. my man doing what he got.
I love that Haven Shine tournament is in a Chinese restaurant and you can order Chinese food. And there's a bar there too.
Yeah, he told me about that too. Like the Chinese food's really good there and everything.
It is really good, actually.
I digress. I'm trying to sell an extra copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ for PS4. It's like brand new condition, So like $45, $50 I'll take, or the best offer. It has the blues on there. It has a code to get the blues, so you don't have to worry about none of that. Hit me up, like I said, at Art of Kimbo on Instagram or at FGC_Kimbo_Henry if you so feel. Hit me up. I want to get rid of this. I'll ship it anywhere in the U.S. Just like let me know. I don't really care. All right, that's it.
All right, so that ends our podcast. See you all next week.
Peace out, bitches.